We continue today with the moral philosophy of Bernard Goethe. As we stated in our last video, Goethe begins with an egocentric focus, though eventually he moves beyond that to a level of impartial morality that, as he says, any rational person can accept. Now, before we can explicate that move, we will need to see how he uses his notion of irrationality to derive the basic moral rules. Though, somewhat curiously, he does not claim that it's irrational to be immoral. It's wrong, but not always irrational. More on that another time. Let's simply introduce the 10 basic moral rules today. The first moral rule is do not kill. Then, do not cause pain, do not disable, do not deprive of freedom, do not deprive of pleasure, do not deceive, keep your promises, do not cheat, obey the law, and do your duty. Now, Goethe will allow there are justified exceptions to each of these moral rules, though there are strict conditions on doing so. The basic idea is that it must be such that anyone else in our same situation be allowed to violate the same moral rule. For example, he says, a mother is morally allowed to break the rule prohibiting depriving of freedom with regard to her own children only in circumstances in which all mothers are justified in doing so with regard to their own children. So he also has what he calls moral ideals, and we'll talk about those in our next video. Thanks.